Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video, it's going to be me and my partner, Nat. I forgot the name, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to be doing some crazy stuff in this battle, mainly, I'm attacking the yellow and the red, and I'm defending my partner at the same time. Now, of course, before we start, go on ahead, subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification so you won't miss an upload or stream from my channel. Let's go. And here goes. I'll be located at the bottom left hand corner and my partner will be at the top left hand corner. Now in this scenario, of course, we're gonna have to gather containers and so on, so we're gonna have to try and skip through that part. Now I built 3 barracks there mainly for assault production and the fortress, as you can see, because I have something in mind, which is mainly a bunker rush. As you guys can see right here, from my base onto the yellow player's base, it is quite a short distance. And so, I'm gonna go on ahead and destroy my construction yard there and build another yard and do the same process as I hop over all the way to the yellow player's base. But the yellow player was able to scout my base, or that construction yard that is being built, thanks to that coyote. But of course, he will not have enough reaction time due to that scout because it was already halfway. Now I will build 3 bunkers in the rocket tower. And in response to this, he has gun towers, sniper towers, and of course spamming infantry from those barracks. Now keep in mind that he is losing a lot more resources than I am losing because he is producing riflemen from each barracks. Okay, there goes. And of course the barracks or the bunkers and the rocket towers will be attracted to any unit that will be popping out of those barracks and factories that he has, as you guys can see right there. So he's doing that on purpose to, of course, prevent my towers from attacking his buildings. And as we all know, rocket towers versus gun towers are not a very good idea, since the rocket towers will always prevail. And here goes. I'm just doing the same thing. I'm just spamming the barracks or the closest building to a gun tower, so that the gun tower will be provoked into attacking the closest building or enemy building available. Now he is building walls, okay, to of course prevent me from spamming my buildings onto some positions to somehow, have the or redirect the gun tower's attention. But I'm just spamming the buildings faster than he can build walls. There goes, 1 tower goes down. And a vertex from my partner are trying to help out as to get rid of that gun tower that is far away from my, defensive line. Red player's Jaguar is here, so he's trying to help out the yellow player. And there's like an annoying coyote that are trying to destroy my HQ while I am busy rebuilding my stuff here onto the yellow player's base. Now, a very bad move here from the yellow player was that he upgraded that factory that will be inevitably be destroyed later on. Okay, very smart move as to somehow spam those walls onto the path of my, path of my me building barracks right there. Porcupines are here. Vertex from my partner will go down inevitably due to those porcupines. Excuse me. And that's pretty much it. Now, of course, as we all know, I'm going to abandon the idea of continuing the bunker rush, but of course just rebuild my base. And as you guys can see, I've already reconstructed the yard that I destroyed previously, but I added a rocket tower here in this location to, of course, increase the firepower of my attack, or my buildings rather. Oh my gosh, 2 vertex from my partner went down. Okay, there's like a mammoth here that was destroyed by my partner, so nice going. And I'm still spamming those buildings, and he's still spamming riflemen to pop out of those barracks. Clever. And my partner will be sending a Zeus right there. Although, guys, this is not very advisable, since I would rather have my partner save up those Zeus and attack in groups instead of just 2 or coming in 1 by 1, since the enemy or the yellow player has a gun tower. Now, red player here has grenadiers, jaguars, and a porcupine also traveling across the map in the hopes of attacking my base, but was intercepted by my partner. Okay, and my attack here is still ongoing. Yellow player cannot destroy my rocket tower and barracks right there due to the lack of firepower. You need some units right there to destroy it. And the vertex are here trying to help out with the attack. Okay, destroying that porcupine. And there's like another porcupine right there. Oh man, this is not going well for my partner, and he will have to retreat with the vertex, and that Zeus will go down inevitably. Now, the factory that I mentioned earlier that the yellow player upgraded will also be destroyed, so that will just be a waste of resources. Now, I'm going to try and replace that one barracks right there later on, so that of course I can replace it with a rocket tower to attack the HQ and destroy it in the process. Okay, I instructed my partner to attack that mammoth that are trying to be annoying, but okay, the assaults are here, and that's not advisable. Okay, you need to have the assaults guard the Zeus against those grenadiers, not attack the yellow player's base. Okay, and there goes the HQ will of course certainly fall, and he can no longer spam buildings onto those near the HQ to attract the attention of my rocket towers due to the fact that he himself blocked it with walls. Okay, there's like a Zeus right there doing a good job getting rid of that anti-air. However, that Zeus should be, microed outside the range of that gun tower. And as you guys can see, I am already preparing for the other phase of my plan, which was to attack with the Zeus and a hammer. Okay, my partner still has assaults and are attacking the yellow player's base one by one, and that's not a very good idea. That's not, okay? I also built some bunkers around there on my base so that of course I can defend myself in case the red player came across to my base and skipped over my attack or my rush over to the yellow player's base. And as you guys can see, poor micro here from my partner, but he's trying his best, okay, so kudos to him. Okay, ooh, that's a nice one. Okay, losing a vertex for one gun tower, that's not bad. Although oh wow. So the red player has amassed a ton of porcupines, 3 jaguars and grenadiers and a coyote. And yeah. As you guys can see, my partner's army is coming in one by one, and this was never a very good idea to begin with. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm just building up the number of my hammers. Now the Zeus are to protect my base, and the hammers are to attack the yellow player. So I'm going to do a preemptive attack on both players, or defend my base while attacking the yellow. And yeah. It is better to have the torrent siege up and destroy as many units as he can, and of course my Zeus will fall. I had the other Zeus fall back, and I also added some defensive buildings on my base to keep it safe against that huge army from the red player. Meanwhile, the yellow player is already aware of my hammers. Oh, that torrent did a good amount of damage there, although there's not really that much torrent, or not enough torrent to destroy that many. Oh man, that's a lot of porcupines though. Ah man, why use a vertex against that many porcupines? I do not understand. That's never a good idea, and with no micro too. Alright, now, as you guessed, my partner will be under attack, and I will be prepping up my units to of course defend my base against this onslaught from either the red or the yellow. Okay, my partner is somewhat trying his best to defend. He has a rocket tower, 2 Zeus, and a torrent. Ooh, that's actually a very good positioning there, since below that cliff right there is, the units are inevitably clumped up, hence the torrent will maximize their damage potential. Even though there's the lack of torrent count, the units will be badly bruised up. Meanwhile, the yellow player has grenadiers to stop the advance of my hammers. By the way, my hammers are not maxed at this point in time. Oh man, that's a good pickup right there. So 1 porcupine remain, and the yellow player for some reason are still spamming walls for some reason. Partner managed to survive, and I'm still building up that hammer count, going HQ level 4 myself, and are trying to somehow demolish those walls and force their yellow player to rebuild it, because for some reason he is building walls. So I'm trying to take advantage of that and have him spend resources slowing his base development down. Oh my gosh, okay, so the red player already has Chameleon at this point. Yellow player has an HQ elsewhere. Oh man, I wish he could have microed that vertex to kill or destroy the Chameleon. And oh man, the Zeus are not microed, too late. Okay, but the 4 Torrents are firing at the back. And my partner is doing his best right there. However, it's never gonna be enough. Now, knowing the army of the red player is on to my partner's base, I'll have my hammers go or take the shortest route onto the yellow or the red player's base to do some damage, while the base is defenseless. Meanwhile, I will have a shield generator there on my end. Oh man, not a very good micro there on the Chameleon, leaving some exposed units, and the rocket towers will somehow help out in terms of getting rid of some units inside the pod. Ooh. Okay, and here goes my hammers. However, the grenadiers from the yellow player are actually very fast, and he anticipated my move, and I'll try my best to somehow deal damage onto reinforcement or reinforcing Chameleons right there. And I'll try to, of course, destroy that factory. However, the factory of this red player is quite upgraded, and or is it just my hammers are weak because it's not maxed out? Nice, destroying that Jaguar, so there's only 1 Jaguar now, a Chameleon and 2 Porcupines. Oh, and again, reinforcement from the red. However, the Chameleon there is still 1, and I'm going to try and reinforce my partner's base because... Okay, apologies for my... for my daughter making some baby noises. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to try and build some bunkers around here to reinforce my my defensive line right there, keeping the yellow player, you know, from having a good base development. Meanwhile, I'll send my Zeus and a shield onto my partner's base, and the yellow's grenadiers are also here, which are trying to demolish my partner's base. And I'm gonna have to try and try my best to stop this advance and prevent them from destroying my partner completely. As you guys can see, I'm also using a gold scouting boost to, of course, increase the speed of my Zeus and my shield. By the way, I built up 2 bunkers right there, as I mentioned earlier, to, of course, reinforce the defensive line that I have there versus grenadiers, which the yellow and the red has. And my partner rebuilt his base with 3 supply centers, a bunker now being built, and I'll have my Zeus, baby Imba. Okay, by the way, I lost. Okay, I'm lost now. So yeah, I'm transitioning to another tactic because both players has infantry, and they don't really have a lot of porcupines at this point because they are not expecting Avia at 23-minute mark. Also, they have yet to scout my base to see how I am doing currently. And I have like those hammers right there, which are trying to somehow demolish those porcupines and try to scout and see if the yellow player are going to attack on the side, which the yellow player will. Okay, I'm going in level 5 HQ as I almost have complete command points or full command points at this point. And here goes, the yellow player are now going to, or the red player are now going to try and attack my Zeus and a shield right there. However, at this point, I experienced some lag, which somehow, annoyed me and delayed my force firing. But I managed to destroy some Jaguars, so all is well. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and destroy some Grenadiers as well as Porcupines and Jaguars from inside the fog. Torrents from my partner are trying to catch up and destroy as many units as he can to help out. My shield has been targeted or was focused fire on by the red player, and yellow player are also trying to get here. However, I'm going to ignore all that and send all my Cyclones all the way to the red player's base since he doesn't have a lot of anti-air at this point. And let's see, he has like a ton of Jaguars there inside that fog, but no anti-air from within the base or anything like that. Continuous Cyclone production as well as Zeus and a shield. Here on my end, my partner managed to make a good comeback. It has 2 rocket towers. Cyclones are also being produced and a torrent are now going to force fire. And yeah, you guessed it, I'm going to use the Cyclones to, of course, demolish the factories from this red guy, mainly the level 3 special vehicle factory, preventing the red player from replacing or producing any more chameleons as well as an anti-air like porcupines and so. Now the yellow player is trying to help his partner, although the lack of porcupines is very evident at this point. And I'll try to snatch all those anti-airs that are being built and are now going to destroy that construction yard, which prevents this red player from building anything else because there's no construction yard. And of course my partner is trying his best to live and survive the attack from that Jaguar, chameleon, and porcupine from the red guy. And yeah, you guessed it, just Cyclones did the job here, and yeah, it's actually just a full transition that they were not expecting due to 1. Lack of scouting. And of course, I'll try and destroy that special vehicle factory to lessen the production of porcupines from this yellow player. There goes. I'll try destroy as many as I can. There's like a lot of Jaguars from this red guy, which are now going to be demolished by my partner's rocket towers. And I'll try and destroy as many factories as I can, and as well as that construction yard that is being rebuilt. Meanwhile, I'm still producing non-stop Cyclones and some Zeus on my base to, of course, attack on land and on air. Ta-da! And I'll now go ahead and get rid of those power plants from this red player, preventing him from using or building anti-air and so on due to lack of power plants. Destroying the factories as well as that 1 miracle porcupine that came out of nowhere. Okay, let's see now what will happen. And my partner also has some Cyclones there to destroy some Jaguars that live to see another day. And 2 porcupines, 3 porcupines, 4 porcupines are not going to be enough to destroy this many Cyclones. Now my partner also has Cyclones right there, and he was quite laughing. Find it funny that I was using Cyclones to destroy the whole base of this red player for, I don't know. Okay. Now I launched forward here, destroying some anti-air, and of course, due to the fact that the yellow player was already expecting that I have a lot of Cyclones, he was already prepared. Okay, now I'll just go over some buildings right there which are outside the range of the anti-air, or destroy some anti-air that are being built before they finish. Or at least that was the plan. There it goes. And now I have a good amount of Zeus and a shield, and are now going to switch to full land army composition yet again, which the yellow player are not expecting. I'll have to lend my shield over to my partner's Torrents and a Zeus right there, have hammers at the bottom side attacking at the bottom, of course, which are pretty much defenseless. Just 2 gun towers will not cut it, even though my hammers are not maxed out. And I think that's gonna be it. At this point on, the yellow player already threw in the white towel, accepted his fate that the loss or losing this battle will be inevitable. Alright, now if you guys liked the video, go on and smash the like button so that this video will be recommended to other players of this game or non-players of this game. And of course, turn on the notification to all notification so that you will not miss an upload or stream from my channel. And apologies for the baby noises, as my daughter is awake and are trying to be annoying. She's really my daughter, but I love her so much. Yeah. Baby noises, Simba. Alright, so yeah, thank you for watching, have a great day, and good luck with your battles. And yeah, for some reason a space system has been built right there for some unknown reason. Might be a bug. Alright, bye now.